It is Saturday morning, and I got to sleep in until 9 o'clock in the morning. And it's my usual routine to have a big cup of coffee, a bowl of oatmeal with egg white, a banana, and multivitamins. Today is a good day to relax, unwind, and just enjoy the day off because it was a very stressful and hectic week at work. As a single gay man, it is important to learn to enjoy life and take good care of myself. This year has been physically and mentally stressful for me at work. I don't know, it must be a very bad luck year for me to get 2 projects back to back that I had so much people problems to deal with. And I just can't wait for this year to be over with, or at least 5 more weeks before Christmas hiatus gets here so I can take time off and just completely forget about work for almost 2 weeks. Maybe next year will be a much better year for me and that I'll get lucky and have better projects, less stressful, and even start dating again. I hope 2025 will be a fabulous year for me. I'm getting ready to go out for my acupuncture appointment. It looks like it's kind of gloomy and cloudy outside today. I'm speed walking to my acupuncture appointment in half an hour in downtown. So I wasn't going to take the Uber. I'm just going to quickly walk there. It takes about half an hour to get there. It's a little bit colder today. It's like 7 Celsius. It's kind of quiet at the Nathan Phillips Square today, even on a Saturday morning. And the ice rink right behind me, I hope it's going to open up and I can go ice skating next month. Continue speed walking to see my acupuncture specialist at 11 o'clock, 15 minutes away. Ice rink coming soon. This is me during the acupuncture session, and you can see that the nerve on my bum is twitching. It's quite painful at this very moment. And I have to endure this electric needle acupuncture for half an hour. So that acupuncture session was quite intense and heavy duty. And I'm still feeling a little bit of pain from the needle puncturing. Right now, I'm just walking to the neighborhood, also known as the Village, on Church and Rosalie, and I will go and get a haircut. This is the barber shop that I've been to so many times since 2002 when I moved here. A new haircut makes me feel and look a little bit younger. I'm very happy with it. I've gotten the same haircut from the same barber at Hosteen for so many times over the last 20 years since I lived in Toronto. Right behind me is the Steamworks bathhouse. I haven't gone to the Steamworks bathhouse for a long time. I think the last time that I went was probably more than 10 years ago. And that was like when I was going through a rebound, breakup, and that was sort of like I needed to have a lot of sex back then. but I don't go there anymore nowadays. So I used to live in this neighborhood when I first came to Toronto in 2002, and it was just like the most convenient location for me to live in, and also wanted to be close to the neighborhood. But nowadays, I don't find it that exciting to be living close to the neighborhood anymore, because I don't go to the bars, I don't hang out in the church village, and I live like half an hour walking distance away from here at least, so it's kind of, I'm happy to be away from this neighborhood and only come here now just once in a while, or at least once every 6 weeks, to come for my haircut at my favorite barber shop. So, like the way that I live my life now, my lifestyle as a single middle-aged gay man has changed the way that my interest has changed and all that. So that's why I'm no longer living close to the neighborhood. I'm at the movie theater now, and I'm gonna go see the new Wayfan movie, Conclave. Just came out of watching Conclave, the movie, starring Wayfan, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was gonna be like boring because it's a movie about religion, but actually it was really enjoyable, and I loved the cast in it. I think Rayfine did an amazing job. I hope he's gonna win the Oscar with this movie because this is probably like his best work. The rest of the supporting cast was very good too, including John Lithgow, Stanley Tucci, Sergio Castellitto, and Isabella Rossellini. So yeah, I'm glad I went to see it. I'm so hungry. I decided to have Korean all-you-can-eat barbecue tonight. I was very glad that I got to see Wei Fan's new movie, Conclave. I was very moved by his performance, and I certainly hope that he will finally win the Oscar. I've been a fan of his works way back since the 1990s, especially after watching the movie The English Patient. I kept the original VHS tape from the 1990s when I bought this. I think it was 1997 when I bought this VHS tape. I went to see this movie 3 times at the movie theater. The first time I went to see it was in 1996 when I was dating this guy from the UK, and he was working in Vancouver as a DOP, director of photographer, also known as cinematographer for the movies. At the time, I was working as a waiter on the side and going to school studying fashion design. Back then, I would have been, I think, 22 years old. So I was very young, and I didn't have any connection in the movie industry. And when I met my ex, he I was really fascinated that he worked with so many famous people and actors and all that. So, and he worked with Juliette Binoche and Ray Fine. So I was like, oh my God, I wish one day that I get to work with this famous actors as well. I certainly hope that one day I will get to meet Ray Fine, Juliette Binoche, or even Kristen Scott Thomas. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, but I was lucky enough that I got to work with Ray Fine's brother, Joseph Fine, in the Handmaid's Tale season 1 back in 2016, so about 8 years ago. I was very starstruck when I met him. He was such a nice gentleman, a very classy English actor. So that was the closest thing I got to meet Ray Fine, was to work with his brother Joseph Fine. Anyways, at the time when I was dating my ex, I was so young and I was so fascinated by the film industry, and I didn't really know anybody. And little did I know that when I was studying fashion design, eventually that would turn into a career in film, because I had no idea that I would eventually work with so many actors in the film industry, on TV shows and movies. So my ex and I, we kind of saw each other on and off for about 2 years, between 96 and 98. And we lost contact for a long time. And I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago when I recontacted him, and I thought I would get to see him again if I go to London. And what happened was, when I was working on a project in Europe in 2019, Jakey, come on, out, sit down, finish your dinner. I tried to email him in 2019 when I was going to go. Come on, Jakey, sit down. Come on, you're blocking me. Go sit down. Go. Sorry about that. I emailed him and I told him that, okay, I'm going to be in London for 1 weekend. It was back in, I think, December 2019. I was working in Prague, and I flew over to London for 1 weekend. I thought I was going to be able to see him again for the first time in, I don't know, like 20 years. And he decided not to meet up with me at the very last minute. So I was kind of sad and disappointed that our reunion never happened. I mean, if I was to see him again 5 years ago, I think I just wanted to tell him that, all of his advice and all of his encouragement that he gave me 20 years ago, that I have to pursue my dream and live my life to the fullest. I believe in all that, and I was having some success in my career, so to speak, as a costume cutter and fitter, and I got to travel to Europe to work on the project, and I just wanted him to be happy and proud of me, and I never got to see him again. I mean, I don't know why, but it was kind of disappointing for me that didn't happen. This is an autograph picture of Joseph Fine. He signed this for me in 2016 when I worked with him. and Handmaid's Tale Season 1. Taking a nice warm bubble bath is the best way to end my day. It just soothes the body and the mind and relaxes me so much. I had a good day today. I really enjoyed it, even though it was a day to be spent by myself. But sometimes being alone and not feeling lonely is the key to self-fulfillment and happiness. I mean, this week I did actually chat with a few guys on Scruff and Grindr, but it didn't go anywhere. One of them seemed like we have mutual attraction, and we just chatted, and we never made the effort to meet up yet. So maybe it will happen next week. I don't know. I'm just going with the flow right now, and I don't put a lot of focus and attention to trying to meet up with anybody, and that's why I'm just okay to be alone. I hope you're having a good weekend and enjoying life, whether you're single or with somebody special. And thank you so much for watching my video. And please leave a like, a comment, and I will respond to you. And thank you for those who have subscribed to my channel. I hope to see you again soon. Take care and have a good night. Jake, did you finish your dinner? Huh?